Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes on me closing a 6-figure deal for my marketing agency and how I plan out and shoot all of my content. Let's check it out. A lot of people think you've got to come up with new ideas. You don't have to come up with new ideas. CEO of Instagram started following him, Pharrell Williams, off of one post. Be a big contract. Over 100 grand plus a year. So what I normally do, I've got the camera set up and then I'll just get the scripts out on my phone. So script your content. The most important thing to script is your hooks. My social media, I've got 50-something thousand followers on IG. A lot of my followers were from when I used to post carousels. That's how I grew. I grew from like 0 to 50k in like 6 months posting carousels. It was great, but in turn, it attracted loads of graphic designers that just liked graphic design. So now that I've pivoted to coaching, if I was to sell to that community, the engagement is just so poor. Like you'd think I'd bought followers, that's how poor it is. If you put in like top competitors, here you go, and you can find out their top viral pieces of content, and then you can reverse engineer exactly why has it gone viral, how long is it, what hook did they use. A lot of people think you've got to come up with new ideas. You don't have to come up with new ideas. Use the format that's already there and then put your personality and your knowledge into that format. Because otherwise, a lot of people procrastinate trying to come up with a perfect idea. It doesn't exist. Load of bollocks. So jealous I ain't got no hair, man. For sake. Just give me one dreadlock or something. Actually, I've got my hoodie on today, so I can put it here. Yeah. Even little things like this, I'll be like, oh, I don't want anything showing. It's just like, it's just overthinking. Just get going. Create what you can create with what you've got. Day 2 of turning your hooks into viral gold. Day 2 of turning hooks into viral gold. Day 2 of turning your hooks into absolute gold. Charging more is a good thing. Often it's just about charging more. Do you know sometimes the hardest way is to finish a video? It's the easiest words. Fucking mess them up. Let me know in the comments below how I did. So batching content is super important. This is one of the mistakes I used to do. I used to get here and just go off my brain or like notes that I might have made. The first step is ideas, capturing ideas. So I always get ideas when I'm exercising, because if I'm running, I have to take my phone. I'll leave myself a voice note on WhatsApp or put it into Slack. Capture your idea first. Then the beginning of the week, I always spend an hour, 2 hours scripting ideas. Turning those ideas into scripts, or at least working on the hook, so that when you get here, you're not trying to think up shit. Just done 2 reels, I don't know, what would you say? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Maybe like 5 minutes, 2 reels, and I've got 10 ready to go. So I'm gonna get out all the ones that are the same format, I'm gonna get out of the way, then I'll move on to a different format. If you're getting stuck with ideas, you're not sharpening your sword. That means you're not reading, learning, listening to your client. There's infinite ideas. There's always a group of people that I kind of resonate with. Alex Hormozi will be one of them. And you always see their content, you go, like, how can I break that down to what it means to me? Is there any way I can get inspiration from that, put it into a content piece that I'm doing? You know, you can do save posts. I just save inspiration all day long. So whenever you're going through your feed, save inspiration. One's for filming, for the aesthetics, one's for ideas. So you can just take formats constantly. It's actually just like switching into being aware of what's happening around you, rather than thinking you're the only source of an idea. You're not. All ideas come from actually being stolen from another. No idea is original. Someone kicked my ass for that, but it's not. You just put your flavor on it and your spin on it. So like this format right now is to get attention and reach, right? But if I wanted to engage new followers from my ads, for example, that I know are coaches, I wouldn't make it this viral. I would literally try and educate or give them a like step-by-step of how to get better in their business. So video content, don't just try and stay in one lane. Think about the goal that you're trying to achieve. Okay, you're trying for virality, you're trying for reach. Okay, so then you're gonna have to look at viral content that's worked already and put your spin on it. My ad account got blocked, I got hacked. So I was like, I need some viral content, which is why I'm doing this. But normally I will do a lot of education stuff because I know the followers coming in from my ads, I'm paying for that reach. Therefore, the people coming in, I can just educate them and build a bigger connection when they watch it. The thing is, right, with these creators is they're putting so much time and effort already into creating it. By changing the hook, their view time is going to go through the roof and they'll get more engagement. But I took what? Let's say I took 15 minutes to script that, find the content. These were people I was following already. These are actual people I know, so God knows how they're going to feel about when I see that I'm tearing their videos apart. 5 minutes, 2 minutes to do. Happy days. This is how I think about content, yeah? I like to leverage what I'm doing. So I'm doing this now with you, yeah? I'm getting footage of me doing this for my vlog. I'm actually doing the task itself. These are all people that have been in my pipeline at a certain stage and they didn't buy it. So now I'm gonna show the world how they are from content point of view, but educate them from it in, you know, I'm gonna tell you, listen, this is about your content. You should have purchased and worked with me, but that's cool. Like everyone's in their own buying cycle. I get it. So I'll get their attention again. I'm actually helping them because I'm saying, look, still these hooks, and it's entertaining for the content. That's like 5 things I'm leveraging. It's a win, in my opinion. A lot of people, I get hit, spam up with like, DM for this, setters, copywriters. Write me some. Just write me something first. Like deliver something first for me. Go and close me a deal. Go and set me a deal. How about that? And then I'll pay you. Instead of you going and DMing 50,000 people, why don't you just go and get a list of 50 top creators or course creators and then go and set for them already. Like spend a week just setting. Because you're broke, you must be broke already because you're looking for a job. Just go and set for free. Yeah, so shot 5 reels. Now I upload them to ClickUp. I've got this, to be fair, that you don't have to buy ClickUp. I've got a Notion template for this. So basically this is your system. This is your process for how you're gonna stay on top of all your content. It's how I do it anyway. So now I upload all the content. I've got a thing under here. I just put my memory card in, upload content, send it to the editor, and then he's gonna upload it to a software called Frame. And Frame allows us to give feedback on the content. One of the things I will say, if you can afford it, hire someone to do it for you. So my second setup, yeah? That's one of the second setups. So I've got that setup there, which is for Reels. And then I also have this setup, which is Sony, see, I don't even know my cameras, ZV-10. And it's got something called a Cam Links. Look at it. It's got this thing called a Cam Link. Yeah, so it plugs straight into the computer and then you get high quality DSLR footage. And then basically look, it might be blurry, but you get that quality on the camera. And then people get jealous when you turn zoom. But what's good is if I want to do a YouTube, like education piece, I can just do it here, press a couple buttons, mic's already connected in, ready to go. Ease of shooting is key. Josh. Hello, mate. You good?
The camera quality is insane.
Yeah.
AI. I went from 13,000 followers on Instagram to 179,000 followers.
How long?
It's been like a week and a half, I think.
It's still going. It's like 180 now.
Still going. It's averaging about 5,000 new followers a day, I think. And that post that went viral's now got 4.2 million views.
Who were some of the people that followed you?
Pharrell. Who else followed me?
Didn't the
Josh Peterson, that was a massive one for me. The CEO of Instagram, yeah, that was a funny one.
The CEO of Instagram started following him, Pharrell Williams, off of one post, one viral post.
Well, I mean, I've been plugging away posting for like 5 or 6 years. Instagram I'd sort of given up on, and I was just posting loads on TikTok. And TikTok was going well, but I'd sort of given up on Instagram. I was stuck at 13,000 followers on Instagram for like maybe 2 years. Just like nothing I was posting was reaching anyone. And then, yeah, switched up the format and just suddenly sort of popped off, really.
Have you got any advice for me in terms of virality or trying to get some more reach on my content?
I think maybe, yeah, in terms of trying a different format, I would maybe like ditch the high quality for a bit, maybe stick to just your iPhone. I don't know, there's something like quite human about knowing that someone's made a video on their phone and edited it on their phone. Trying to find out when I can have this sales call. Basically, we had a client that we launched
They went from like, in the agency, went from like 0 to 60k a month really quickly. And I'll be honest with you, I completely undershot the size of their marketplace. And they wanted to go into performance deal at the time, and I was a little bit hesitant. And they've scaled now to like, they're doing like between 1 to 1.5 mil a month in like 18 months. So they've scaled rapidly. Obviously, they've come back to me and my agency because we are the best. No, it's not that we're the best yet, but there's in marketing agencies, people just chat shit. They overpromise, underdeliver. You're never always going to do a good job in the agency world, but just be honest. A lot of clients just respect honesty. Anyone that's got common sense knows that it's not always a win. Like, there's going to be some L's on the way. So it's just being transparent with people. So anyway, waiting to speak to them because we're going to look at a big deal where we take over all of their marketing, get on a performance deal, and I think they want me to come on board with creative direction, which is a new role that I haven't done, but I'll just be consulting on it. It excites the out of me, to be honest with you, because I can just use my thinking and my ideas and then just navigate all of the content teams. So the pound to ag ratio is, how much ag are you willing to take for the amount of money you are willing to make? There's always a trade-off. If you are getting a lot of ag, a lot of hassle, a lot of stress, and you're not making any money, you might have to weigh up your pound to ag ratio. But if you're charging someone a lot of money and you know it's going to come with a lot of pressure, that's fine. Yeah, sometimes that's fine. So for example, a lot of times you'll get a client come on and work with you. They want the world, they want everything, and then they're giving you some basic ass budget. It's not going to happen. Like, it's just not going to happen. So pound to ag ratio will change your life. Right, so I'm going to take you to where I grew up, because I've been wanting to get some B-roll footage and some content for a story that I wanted to create for my reels. So I want to go and get some like B-roll for the state where I grew up. I don't know, my mum might even be in. My mum hasn't moved, by the way. She refuses to move. You wouldn't say you live in the ends if you live in Forest Hill. It's quite a nice area. But I lived in a council estate, so it was never rough. It's like the best upbringing ever. I loved it. I know people wave the council house flag, whatever it is, like a underprivileged, but bro, I honestly, I had the best childhood. Playing out, it's like having brothers. I was the only child, so it's like having brothers and sisters to play with just play out every day. You can't. I never felt that I didn't have enough or anything like that. It seems so much smaller than what it used to be, man. You know, you think the flats are like massive. Don't often come back unless she's cooking a roast dinner, to be honest with you. I literally would be here, yeah. My mum, she doesn't wake up for anything, right? So if she has an afternoon nap, say you're playing out, I stand here off the ice cream van comes, Mum! Mum! For about half hour she would wake up. Yeah, so see these flats here, they're all brand new. All these ones are the same. There used to be like, one thing I noticed about when I come here, there's never no kids. Before there used to just be all kids, loads of kids playing out. Now, you don't hear anyone. So, yeah, this was like where we used to play football. This used to be like one big cage, and you can't even see it now, but on the other side, there was two twins called David and Peter, and they love football. And they never used to let me play. At first, they never used to let me play. I have to sit and watch them play football. Boys, man. One day, watch. I'm gonna be better than these boys at football. Watch. That was actually one of my first motivations for football, was trying to be better than David and Peter. And then they used to let me play. Then we used to play together. Then we became really good friends. Yeah, that was. I remember just sitting there like, the only thing I wanted to do was get better than them. And then, well, obviously, I went on and played football. And you'll see, like, look how close we are to the tracks. Yeah, so like indoors, if you're in my house, obviously I'm used to it, but when you bring people over or they stayed over, they'd be like, you know, how do you sleep with these train tracks going by? Like, dog shit alley, mate. This is dog shit alley. you navigate here without stepping in dog shit is a myth. This was our football pitch, right here. Just run all the way across. I'll never forget one time, yeah, there used to be a black fence. So obviously lazy, don't want to walk all the way around. There used to be a black fence to go all the way around. I used to climb over it. One day, everyone's walking to school, climbed over, my trouser leg got caught. It's high, it's about 6 foot. I was just hanging upside down. So typical agency game. It's like agency will like overpromise, go quiet, don't want any responsibility, and then agency find out client's not happy, try and like salvage, as you do, you don't want to lose contract. No, but they've come back to me and said, listen, I can't stand working with all these different agencies, I want to hire you guys back. So this is the power, yeah? This is the power of building a personal brand alongside your agencies, because it's unquestionable my integrity, and well, it's not, but in my opinion, where I show up, how I am on the phone, how I'm online is how I am on the phone, how I'm in real life. People know what I'm about. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have integrity. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether it's good or bad, how I feel. I'm not trying to please you. Yeah, I'll just tell you how it is. So yeah, let's see if I can close this deal. It'd be a big contract. Could be like over 100 grand plus a year. Yeah, I reckon this deal could be 200 grand, 100 grand in retainers, and then maybe like another 100 grand in bonuses. I think from my opinion, we do this, right? We know from the agency side, we're gonna take care of ads, emails, reporting, and then adding in the funnel optimization, because that's a missing piece, yeah? So doing that. So we'll take that and do all of that. We'll add the performance deal similar to what it is now with those guys. So then it's an increase in, the only thing with that, we want to see an increase in revenue from emails and an increase in revenue from ads. That's wicked. And then the creative direction, there's two ways. Alex spoke about either being a director or like being a part of the business or consulting. The only thing I wanted to know is just how much time is going to be needed. You know me, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to put a lot more energy into it. So it's just being able to navigate that, making sure I can put the right people in place, because I can't do all of the work, but I can navigate the right creatives to do the work. You know how I like to get paid. I don't know if there's a way where we can do a mixture of like growth, but then literally that means it's growth of the whole business, because I'll be getting it on the bloody agency side as well. But ultimately we'd have to put some parameters. I don't know how that would work.
Probably not on the growth side.
Yeah.
That one, if I'll be honest.
Yeah. George knows I always ask for back end deals.
on the agency side, like on the ads front.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, on this one we'd be more looking, just like a
flat.
Either like a salary or a consultancy, however you want it.
I think let's do consultancy, because I want to be brought in. Let's look. I'm going to break down it. I'll send over to you today a breakdown of all of the things that I think we need to do in the first 3 months. Like, so we've got a plan of attack, and then we'll look at what that looks like from an investment point of view. So the mistake I made with these guys before is that I didn't get paid on the back end, so the performance deals. So I wanted a retainer because I didn't understand the marketplace. They're doing £1.5 million a month. So if I was getting performance on that, so that's why when I said, okay, I'll lower the retainer, I know what the other agency is not doing, because I do their reporting. We could easily increase that, so I'll get paid on the performance, and then the creative direction role. To be fair, that's a hard one, because that's my time. And I just don't want to make sure I'm getting a job effectively. That's what it might feel like. If I can just consult and navigate teams first 3 months, then happy days. So that's the deal though. That deal's done. 100% that deal's done. I'll have to confirm it. I'll have to do day 2 vlog and just tell you what the actual breakdown of the deal was, so that everybody knows. So if we was to break down that deal, right, you've got 2 sides of it. You've got the agency side, which is going to be ads retainer plus percentage of profit. And the way that we work that out is a retainer's a retainer. When I used to charge for agency, you just charge a flat fee, right? That's kind of the worst place to be at, because you're basically in a race to the bottom with everybody else, right? You want skin in the game. So charge a retainer plus an upside. So take some of the risk on with the client, and based on how well you perform, you get paid on what the money you make them. So that will be the agency side. So we'll take care of ads, reporting, conversion rate optimization, and email marketing. It's going to be in and around 7 to 8K typically, right? And then on the other side, I'm going to come in as a consultant and consult them on their creative direction. So strategic planning about where they're going, what content they're putting out, what content are we going to go and shoot, events, so on and so forth. And that's going to be between 5 and 10 grand a month. So the bit that worries me about this deal, right, is the creative direction. So I've got no reference for creative direction. I've never been hired as a creative director before. So basically I'm gonna come in and consult them on their strategy for putting out content, ultimately. Making sure there's quality control, making sure they've got the systems and processes to become a content machine. I'm plucking things out of thin air in terms of what I price that. It's just gonna be based on my time. But I know I can do it because I do it for myself. I creative direct my own content and I have done for years. And the beauty with this is all of the guys that run that company follow me on social media, see how I put out content, see about the ideas I always talk to them about, and that's what's brought me the conversation with becoming their creative director. So if you're putting out and putting into your personal brand and you're consistently building that value, that trust, you don't always see who's watching that. But trust me, they are watching. And this is when it pays you back. Now I'm having a conversation of a 5 to 10 grand retainer just for someone getting my brain, basically, which is crazy to think. Guys, thank you for following me on the day in the life. Is it a day in the life or vlog? Whatever. Thanks for following me. If you like this format, let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, share it with anyone that you feel will get value from it, and I'll see you in the next one.